when a woman is bent on revenge.
Whatever Carrie Dalton wants, Carrie Dalton goes and gets.
Sold my things.
And out of control.
By Carrie's own admission, she was mad.
It pays to get out of her way.
Who creates that kind of stuff in their mind?
All right, we'll use battery acid then.
That sounds to me like a truly evil person.
There are societies within societies. Subcultures where those on the edge can find a friend. Perhaps even security.
I don't know what to do. I have nowhere to stay.
In 1988, in Live Oak Springs, California, 23-year-old Irene May finds her place after her husband is jailed.
Irene Melanie May, she had 3 kids. They had been removed from her because she was declared an unfit parent.
You can stay at my place. Oh my God, but it's only until Rob gets back. Yeah.
Irene uses methamphetamines, but that doesn't worry her new housemate, 28-year-old Carrie Dalton.
Oh my God.
She's been married 2 times, I believe, has 5 children from 3 men, all of them, fortunately, being raised by someone other than Carrie.
Carrie uses meth too. The pair is on a one-way trip to oblivion.
Many researchers and clinicians believe this drug alone has the capability to open the floodgates of hell.
Her reputation was very hard-nosed, who was willing to do anything to get her way. She had no regard for other people.
What's taking them so long? They said they'd only be an hour.
If someone was unfamiliar with Carrie Dalton and they were asked me about her, I would say, get away from her, get as far away from her as possible, and never see her ever again. She will bring you down one way or another.
Is that another one of my beers? Christ, you're a slippery bitch. All you do is come around here and take my stuff. Sorry, Carrie, I offered it to her. But I was gonna get you some more later. Oh, you're always gonna buy some more later, aren't you? You're all a bunch of freaking freeloaders.
I'll go get some more beer.
I don't want any more beer. I want more freaking drugs.
Go, babe.
What the hell took you so long? Move.
Carrie's boyfriend, Mark Tompkins, sticks by her,
Hurry up.
even when Carrie is arrested and jailed for drug possession. In Carrie's absence, Irene continues her downward spiral, spending all her money on drugs. She starts selling the household possessions for a fix.
How much? $10.
She had a yard sale and sold a lot of stuff that he had, and apparently some of Carrie's jewelry.
You gotta be joking. I'll give you 5.
Yeah, sure.
It's a short-term win.
Where's my stuff?
When Carrie is released, she realizes things are missing.
Where are the things? Where? Goddamn things! Joanne! Where are my goddamn things? Can you hear me, Joanne? Where are my goddamn things? Where are they? Irene sold them. She what?
Irene has unwittingly unleashed a monster.
I'm serious. I am gonna kill the bitch. She's gonna wish she had never been born.
She took great offense that this would have occurred, and apparently carried that grudge, onward, and used it as a motive to do what she did.
It makes them suffer really bad, and it takes hours and hours.
Carrie and her boyfriend, Mark, fueled by methamphetamine rage, start planning revenge.
All right, we'll use battery acid then. But if it doesn't
Things started to
work-
escalate, and once they had passed a certain point, you can't go back.
Oh, you're gonna try and give me a little nose on you now.
Most people would not think of killing someone because they thought they stole some jewelry. For Carrie, it became an all-consuming goal.
June 26, 1988, in Live Oak Springs, California.
Do I really miss them?
A fragile alliance between two drug users is about to snap.
Hey, Irene. Give me a cigarette.
Has moved in with a methamphetamine monster
Put it in my mouth.
who now wants her out for good.
You heard me.
Carrie Dalton starts intimidating Irene.
Carrie became very angry at her friend Irene, thinking that Irene had pawned some of Carrie's jewelry and possibly stolen some of her drugs. That was all it took.
Now get me another beer. I'll get it. No! I want Irene to get it.
Drugs have cost Irene dearly, her husband, her children. But now they may cost her her life.
Irene had indicated to Joanne on the sly that she was scared to death and that she said, "These people are gonna kill me." I think she knew it was coming.
Sit down. What? I don't understand. Sit down!
We'll pick up some more gear on the way back.
Carrie is high on methamphetamines. She's immune to human empathy and is building a rage that must be satisfied.
You sold my things, didn't you? No, I didn't. And you ratted me out to the cops, didn't you? No, Carrie, promise. Carrie, I promise. I didn't. It wasn't me. Big mistake lying to me. You sold my things.
Carrie is a sadist. She likes hurting people.
Big mistake, you lying bitch! Now that's gonna teach you to tell me the truth!
It wasn't enough for Carrie to simply kill Irene because she was angry with her. She wanted to punish her, and that's where the torture came in.
Now you're gonna tell me the truth, aren't you?
Carrie wants to experiment with company. She invites over her boyfriend, Mark, and friend, Cheryl Baker. They find a frightening scene.
There was a electrical extension cord that had been cut off and then plugged in.
When somebody is, touched with electrical wires, they're going to suffer that shock and that burn. It's going to be extraordinarily painful.
Irene May was truly tortured. She was beaten over the head with a frying pan so hard that the bottom broke out of the frying pan.
Cheryl finds it hard to say no.
Cheryl Baker said her feeling was that if she didn't get involved with that, she would be the second victim.
Please!
When an individual is struck multiple times, the bones are pushed in, they're crushed, they're broken. Those types of injuries cause deep hemorrhage, deep bleeding.
I want this bitch die!
The membranes that line the bones contain all the nerves. So if you have an impact to your kneecaps and fracture that patella, you're going to have an extraordinary amount of pain, to say nothing of the bleeding that would ensue.
Have it go, Cheryl!
Bashed with a hammer, electrocuted, and beaten. Irene May is still not dead.
I don't even want to think about what was going through Irene May's mind when this was going on. It had to be extremely painful and extremely prolonged.
Shot anyone? I think Cheryl should have the honors.
Carrie has one more sadistic twist.
Come on, I can do this. Do it!
Carrie apparently had gone out to the car, extracted battery acid. Who creates that kind of stuff in their mind? That sounds to me like a truly evil person.
The torture continues for hours until boyfriend Mark finishes it.
And he came in and wrapped it up with the knife and the stomping on the neck to put her out of her misery.
The drug-fueled nightmare is over.
The way Irene was killed, poisoned, beaten, tortured before she died, is not uncommon of crimes committed by people high on methamphetamine. They become unspeakably violent.
For the next 3 years, the murder remains a secret within the tight drug circle until one of them cracks with guilt.
Cheryl Baker then provided a great deal of the information about who was killed, why she was killed, and how she was killed, and what happened to the body.
Cheryl Baker gives up Carrie and her boyfriend. In return, she pleads guilty to second-degree murder and receives 15 years to life. Mark Tompkins is convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to 25 years to life. Carrie Dalton is convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to death on May 23rd, 1995.
She is pure evil. She is bad to the core and has been for a long, long time.
Carrie is on death row in the Central California Women's Facility.
She is almost where she needs to be. She needs to be in the death chamber in prison. It's time for her to be punished for what she did. And in my mind, the only punishment for her is the ultimate punishment.
Did drugs turn Carrie Dalton into a murderer? Or did they simply unlock her true nature?
Carrie was probably on her way to becoming a deadly woman by the time she was a teenager, but her heavy use of methamphetamine sealed her fate.
3 a.m., September 28, 2008. In Yankton, South Dakota, 3 teenagers, all under the legal age, are pulled over for a random police check.
I'll do the talking. Just stay calm.
They're almost 800 miles from home and are acting strangely.
Is there a problem, officer?
What are you doing out here so late?
Just heading home.
Where's home?
Just up ahead.
How do you explain the Texas plates?
It was a suspicious time for them to be in there in Texas plates, etc.
You got an answer?
The kids were all acting nervous and their stories weren't matching up.
The suspicious officer detains them on a minor violation,
Step out of the vehicle.
breaking curfew. But soon, 2 of them will be behind bars on the most serious offense of all, murder.
Jennifer and Paul did not think this crime out very well.
Early 2008, Roanoke, Texas. Hardworking mom, Susan Bailey, juggles 2 jobs to give her children the best.
This was a working mother who had gone through a divorce but still had a home, raised her 2 kids the best she could. Made sure they got to school, made sure they had the things that they wanted and needed, and was, for all purposes, a very caring, loving mother.
Recently divorced, Susan relies on her 17-year-old daughter, Jennifer, to help look after her younger brother.
Kids were alone a lot, but Jennifer was old enough to watch after David, so they just hung out at the house by themselves a lot. She was, for the better part, just a good kid. She went to school and she did her chores and she went to work and she did what she was supposed to do. And her grades were always good.
Neighbor Michelle Davidson says Jennifer was well-behaved, but not a typical teen.
She didn't have a lot of friends. She just didn't fit in at school. Quiet, kept to herself. I'd watch her walk home from school, reading a book all by herself. Just a really quiet girl.
A chance encounter changes Jennifer's world forever. She's never met anyone like 16-year-old Paul Henson.
Paul was, I guess, what we refer to as goth.
When darkness falls and the moon reaches its apex, the channel will be complete.
He felt like he was a master manipulator. And he convinced all these people around him that he was some sort of warlock.
Be with us, Jennifer.
The modern-day pagan believes he has mystical powers.
Teenagers are sometimes drawn to counterculture things that they almost know will upset their parents.
Jennifer is smitten and believes every word Paul says.
Past life, I loved you. And in a future life, I will love you again.
Jennifer's mind was a fertile breeding ground to be influenced by someone like Paul.
They can tear us apart in this life, but they can't destroy our love.
Jennifer got into worshiping witches and warlocks and basically dabbling with the devil.
Paul believes in reincarnation and convinces Jennifer they have been lovers in a past life.
That's beautiful. You think so? I wrote it for you.
And can be lovers for many lives to come.
In order for them to be together in a future life, which they expected to have, that they had to remain together.
But there is an obstacle in the way. Susan Bailey.
Mom, do you mind?
She tries to stop her daughter from seeing him.
Some kind of play. Come on, let's go.
Susan was trying to protect her daughter from someone that she saw as bad for her. Susan did not think Paul was right for her daughter. Susan was right about that.
But Susan has no power. Jennifer is already under Paul's spell.
If Jennifer had met the right guy, she would have been influenced possibly to go to college and be a doctor. She met the wrong guy.
A mom and daughter's close relationship is over. Jennifer now considers her an enemy.
Jennifer, I asked you to come and sit at the table. No, get out.
From, the start of dating him, she was defiant and really turned a complete 180 in her personality. She didn't get her way. She was yelling and screaming and completely opposite of what she used to be. Mousy, never said a word.
I know you're upset with me, but I want you to understand I'm not trying to hurt you. No, you don't get it, Mom.
She was completely out of control.
Jennifer and Paul want to stay together without any interference. Susan Bailey will soon be a victim of lovers' revenge. Roanoke, Texas, 2008. 17-year-old Jennifer Bailey has fallen under the spell of her first love. 16-year-old Paul Henson, a 21st century wannabe warlock. Jennifer's mother, Susan, bans her daughter from seeing Paul.
Her mom had thought that they had broken up. She had forbid her from seeing him. And the police came to their house and were looking for Paul Henson. He was reported as a runaway. And her mom did not think he was there and was surprised to find his belongings at her house.
Where are you going? With him. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're staying here with me. You're not going.
Let go of me! Let go of me!
Get out of my house. Go!
What are you doing?
You come back again, I'm going to get the police on you. You don't have to go anywhere with that boy.
I hate you!
She saw the red flags and thought that she had successfully broken them up and that she had kept Jennifer away from Paul.
We have to do this tonight.
Furious with her mother for trying to keep them apart, Jennifer plans to steal the family car and run away to Canada.
Those things I wrote, I wasn't making them up. Are you ready to meet your destiny?
Before their long trip, the teens plan a farewell, fueled by revenge.
She didn't like to live by her mother's rules and decided that the best way to have what she wanted would be to kill her mother and run off with Paul.
It was intentional, it was deliberate. That's the scariest part.
She was stabbed 27 times in the neck, almost decapitating her. This was a brutal, vicious attack that was intended to be violent, intended to shock.
Slit her throat.
Intended to vent rage.
"43-year-old Susan Bailey dies at the hands of her own daughter.
The cold-blooded killer of her mother. The one person who brought her into this world, who cared for her, and that, to me, is just horrific.
Let's get out of here.
There are words to describe what Jennifer did, going to the dark side and brutally murdering her mother, and then showing no remorse whatsoever. And the words are natural-born killer.
Free of her mom, Jennifer and Paul set out for their new life, taking an innocent child with them.
Jennifer's little brother eventually got drawn into the plan. I'm guessing by Paul and Jennifer. He was, as I see it, nothing more than a tag-along.
That was the heart-wrencher. That was the bigger shocker, that he had possibly anything to do with it, which, you know, he followed Jennifer around, you know, whatever she did, he followed behind. And if she was going somewhere, he wanted to go too.
If we don't get food. It's okay, just, I'll do the talking, just stay calm.
There is no magical ending for Jennifer's dream of eternal love. It's over before it begins.
Is there a problem, officer?
What are you doing out here so late?
Just heading home.
Paul and Jennifer in Susan's vehicle.
So how do you explain the Texas plates?
They were in South Dakota,
You got an answer?
and they were pulled over. They were very young and suspicious.
When South Dakota police contact colleagues in Jennifer's hometown, the mindless plot unravels.
All of you, out.
This crime was solved very quickly because of good police work, and Jennifer and Paul thought they could literally kill her mother in a brutal way, take off in a car, and go to another country and live happily ever after. That doesn't happen, especially when there's murder in the mix.
In 2009, both teenagers stand trial.
I'd really thought about going, and then I thought, no, I really can't look at her in the eye. I read what went on. Every additional piece of information was just horrifying. Just to find out more and more of, what happened and how premeditated it was.
The one-time lovers are now enemies. They blame each other for the brutal murder.
During the court proceedings, it's their opportunity to finger point at each other, and that's exactly what they did.
In the end, they accept plea bargains and admit killing Susan Bailey.
She never really took any kind of full responsibility or felt any kind of remorse.
Both escape the death penalty and are sentenced to 60 years behind bars. Jennifer Bailey will be eligible for parole in 2039.
It's hard to feel anything for her. She's just like a smudge on this city.
First loves are supposed to be exciting and fun and sweet and a normal part of growing up. But they can turn deadly if the wrong two kids fall in love. I'm guessing Jennifer will never forget her first.
When two teen girls want the same boy,
they both loved him, and they both felt that he was theirs, and theirs alone.
A battle ensues for the prize.
Friends said it happened in less than 30 seconds.
But in this competition,
rage takes over, pure rage.
There are no winners.
This was an extreme situation of raging hormones and dramatic teenagers.
In 2008, in Pinellas Park, Florida, 19-year-old Rachel Wade discovers something about her boyfriend. He is cheating on her.
Who is that? Sarah?
Look at the smile on her face. It's like she owns him.
They each were posting pictures of Josh. Here's me and Josh at the beach, and here's me and Josh. Wait a minute, why is he with you? He's supposed to be with me.
Rachel's rival is 18-year-old Sarah Luderman.
Ah! Okay, all right. Josh, you?
With social networking as popular as it is today, both of the girls find out about each other. Boom, a rivalry starts immediately between the two of them.
Rachel starts leaving a string of abusive messages.
Sarah, this is Rachel. I'm Josh's girlfriend. I swear to you, seriously, if I see any more photos of you and Josh. Yeah, Sarah, it's me again, Rachel. All I've got to say is you better watch your back.
Other than sleeping with each other's boyfriends, they hadn't done anything to each other.
Reporter Lane DeGregory says the rivalry soon spins out of control thanks to modern technology.
It's one thing to say something mean to someone face to face, but when it's record it on your cell phone, and you can listen to it again and again. When it's posted, it's not between the two of them anymore. It's between the two of them and their 500 friends.
19-year-old Josh is a typical teenager. He doesn't seem to realize the turmoil he is creating.
Is that good for you?
He and Rachel were kind of on and again, off again, have sex buddies and hang out late at night buddies. And Rachel had her own place, which nobody else at that age did, so he was able to go over there and party and sleep over.
Sarah is totally head over heels. Josh is her first boyfriend.
This was really her first real, intimate, close, personal relationship with a boy. She sat back, she took her time to decide on the right boy. And boy, could she not have picked a worse candidate.
Josh has the best of both worlds.
He's an 18-year-old boy, definitely a smooth kind of guy. Joshua at various times did express strong feelings towards both of the women as well.
He's young, he's attractive. He can get the girls, so he does.
Why are you still saying Sarah?
We're just messing around, you know?
I don't even know what you see in her. I mean, she's ugly. Why don't you just dump her?
Joshua, he was always hesitant to describe either girl as his girlfriend. I believe he used the phrase friends with benefits.
I love you.
What's bizarre about this, and what's hard to really wrap our minds around, is that they don't get mad at Josh. Two girls who didn't know each other until this one boy came into their lives, and they turned not on him, but on each other.
The trouble has only just begun as the online fight spills into the real world at Rachel's workplace.
Sarah and her friends started coming up to where Rachel worked and sort of making fun of her and harassing her while she was working.
But when neither teenager gives up the fight,
Are you kidding me? You got it all over my shoe. All over your shoe?
It becomes more about taking out a rivalry. It becomes more about, you can't have what's mine. I want it all for myself.
What? I'm an stupid waitress.
they both lose control.
It was coming to this point where there was no return.
For one of them, it is a deadly mistake.
Rachel let two things in her life get out of control. Her so-called love for a boy and her anger at someone that she thought was a threat.
In Pinellas Park, Florida, a social network of teenage passion is at breaking point. 19-year-old Rachel Wade and 18-year-old Sarah Luderman hate each other.
You are a psycho. You need to be.
There's banter going back and forth online. There's text messages. These two girls were on a collision course, really, for disaster.
They both date 19-year-old Joshua, and they don't want to share him.
She's ugly.
Both the relationships were intense from the perspective of the girls. They both loved him, and they both felt that he was theirs, and theirs alone.
After a year of trading insults, things haven't improved.
Got to be kidding me. My man Josh?
The gist of the messages was, I'm better than you, stay away from Joshua. Don't mess with me, or I'm gonna pay you back.
Sarah, please tell me why I'm seeing new photos of you with my man. He stayed with me last night and we had sex. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I swear I am gonna kill you. I will murder you.
This online bullying, it allows for people to hide behind a phone or a computer keyboard and really say things that they wouldn't otherwise say in person.
But it has been said, and Rachel is on edge.
Hey, yeah, it's me.
It feels like anything can happen.
Yeah, not so good.
She called up this old boyfriend named Javier and said, hey, I'm worried, you know, something's gonna go down. Can I come over and hang out with you? He was like, sure, come on over.
April 14th, 2009. Rachel parks outside Josh's place and texts him.
She just sits there, stalking, really. Rachel is texting Josh, and he's texting back. And he's saying things of the nature like, get away. He's just saying things off the cuff just to enrage Rachel, really.
The message is one she cannot accept. A brush-off.
Well, this sends her house of cards really crumbling down, and rage takes over. Pure rage.
The third member of this love triangle is out with friends.
Oh my God, it's Rachel.
Put it on speakerphone.
Okay. Hello?
Sarah?
Yeah?
Yeah, so, you're with my boyfriend tonight?
Oh my God, he's my boyfriend. You need to get your own boyfriend.
Rachel's seeking comfort from a friend.
Excuse me? You knew that he was with me when you first met him. You were...
She was clearly enraged. She clearly wanted to prove something to Sarah Ludeman.
I am gonna kill you, you and your...
What? You are a psycho. You need to be in a hospital.
Why is she saying that?
I don't know. I can't believe her.
They might have stayed empty threats if Sarah didn't go looking for Rachel.
Oh my God, there she is. All right, I'll pull them over. Pull over. Can we pull over?
What happened, Sarah? Her eyes bulge. I mean, this is it. It's come to this. Something has to happen now.
Somebody should have taken their heads and banged them together and say, now go in that room and talk to each other, and they'll come out in half an hour and they're, oh, you're my best friend, I love you. Like, this never should have gotten this far. The girls had finally pushed the conflict as far as it could go.
I am gonna kill you!
But Sarah way underestimated her opponent.
The witnesses who were observing the fight saw Rachel Wade make 2 punching motions and then disengage from the fight.
She's being stabbed!
2 stabs with a knife, 1 perfectly placed in Sarah Ludeman's heart.
Call 911!
It's clear she intended to teach Sarah a lesson.
Sarah! Please, what are we doing? Sarah!
To tell her, I'm not someone to be messed with. It's clear in her voicemails that Rachel Wade considered her someone who gets what she wants.
The teenage rivalry is over in 5 seconds.
Oh my God!
It happened so quickly. Before the police and ambulance could even arrive, she was pretty much bled out in the street. Happened very, 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 very fast.
2 teenage girls, unless they're wrestling on the edge of a cliff, are probably not going to kill each other. Weapons in the hands of an angry person kill.
Rachel claims she has the knife for self-defense and never intended to use it.
One of the most senseless tragedies I've ever really looked at. I don't believe that Rachel Wade woke up that morning with the intent to kill anyone. But boy, when the time came, she certainly did a good job of it.
Found guilty of second-degree murder, Rachel Wade is jailed for 27 years. Her case becomes a cautionary tale for the digital age.
I think monitoring your children's emails is exceedingly important. It almost seems as though if somebody was able to step in, see what was going on and being posted back and forth, hear these voicemails and step in, perhaps some of this could have been averted.
I don't think Rachel was born to kill, but she did let it happen. I hope being incarcerated taught Rachel a lesson, that we don't act out our fantasies, that we don't act out our rages against other people. I hope that happens.
Rachel Wade gets day releases to lecture teens about the dangers of online bullying.